Hello everyone and welcome. We've already seen last time why it could be important and necessary to slow down. Now we are going to try to see why it is important to do breathing relaxation. In other words, meditate. What impact it can have on our lives, agitated lives. We who go in all directions and often tense, in a hurry, rushing from an activity to another. Unforeseen events, worries, anxiety, they can cause what is called stress. Stress is simply a reaction of the body to a situation, to adapt to this situation. In our daily lives, we tend to associate stress with unpleasant sensations. But in fact, we can find different intensities in stress and several phases. As an adaptive response, stress is beneficial. It is necessary. Thanks to stress, we wake up in the morning, we act. These adaptive reactions will modulate our motivation, our vigilance. Stress alerts us, like waking up in the morning. It moves us into action. It gives us energy through hormones in the body. Sometimes our actions require a lot of energy and you may feel more or less overwhelmed. Then the body continues to provide energy. We are in a phase that we call resistance. When this adaptive response requires too much energy or takes too long, the body gets exhausted. I'm here talking about situations that last for weeks, months, sometimes even years, or at times it's a question of too much effort in a very short time. Then the body gets tired, the mind too. And here it can cause exhaustion or possibly facilitates the emergence of disease. It's going to have an impact on our thoughts, on our way of seeing the world, on our way to consider what surrounds us. It affects our sensations. This will cause emotions, palpitations, sweat, a lump in the throat, trembling maybe, the belly that twists, etc. Have you ever been through this? So have I. There may also be difficulties in concentrating, in falling asleep, or going back to sleep if you wake up at night, because the body, to adapt, secretes hormones which will push the body to act, to flee, to fight, in short, to try and find a solution to reduce this tension. And when the pressure is too high, the body, through deep breathing, will produce different hormones, which this time will help to reduce this pressure. Hence, please think during the day. Oh yes, by the way, breathing. Let's do that. Breathing promotes relaxation. More and more relaxation, the deeper we breathe. It allows the body to feel less in danger. And that's the point, isn't it? This step back, even if minimal, helps us to be more fully ourselves, more fully aware of what is happening in a moment. It can also help us to make decisions which will have a more beneficial effect, or in any case, be more efficient. We can also choose which aspects we wish to develop once we have become a little more aware of where we stand. But at first, it's a matter of learning to look at what is. Just watch. And it's not that simple, because we are always asking for more. Learn to look at what is, watching this inner cinema of thoughts and of emotions that are agitated in every sense. At the same time, we will learn to let it go. As they say, the cow that watches the train which passes is not the train of thoughts, I mean. And We are not a cow either. But after all, what are we? We can ask ourselves this question. We have big and beautiful ideas, or very bad ones, on the kind of person that we are, what we think we are, what we should be, that others think we should be, etc. All this does not promote mental calmness. So it's necessary to take breaks, to watch, to put things straight. Give yourself the necessary distance to see what really stands out. To be able to do that, well, obviously, you're going to have to practice. That's why it's not just about doing this little exercise just once in a while. In passing, even though it may be beneficial, try to do them. At first, well, just a few minutes, 1 minute, 3 minutes, every day, or maybe once a week, and then gradually do them more regularly, more often, and a little longer. Repetition, regularity will have a very beneficial impact and will help us to be more attentive, to concentrate more easily. It can also help to have more flexibility, facing the twists and turns of daily life, and to tame the inner calm much more naturally. This will be felt more and more as we are going to do it regularly and longer. In the videos on my channel, I try to offer you simple things that can help you on a daily basis. Do not hesitate to let me know your questions. So, to summarize, first of all, remember to slow down. In our daily life, think about it. Think to be a little more relaxed as much as you can. Allow yourself moments of breathing slower, deeper, and then give yourself moments really dedicated to watching this inner movie, these trains of thoughts. There are times when we sit down, when we can face ourselves for a few moments, how necessary and useful it is. It will also be very useful for developing more clarity and calm every day, and this will also be very helpful in helping the body to less overheat. Facing daily difficulties, these will be moments dedicated to yourself, where we sit, where we put ourselves in a comfortable position, in a posture. This will help us. Moments for oneself, but which will also have an impact on ourselves, for ourselves, but also on others, for others. If you have any scruples, allow a few moments for you, knowing that your surroundings will feel it, will feel the benefits. The posture will be the topic of the next video. Step number 3. In the meantime, I thank you. Take good care of yourself. See you soon.